It's more confusing than Inception, harder than an erection. It's cooler than Andre 3000. Oh, let's get ready for Sweet Connection.
Hello and welcome to... Fuck on. Yeah, go on.
Running around like a what?
Like a blue-assed fly.
What's that?
That's a common expression.
I've never heard that before.
Whatever. Can we start the show now? Hello and welcome to Sweet Connection. I'm your host, Kaz. With me today is Jason Lewis. Jason, how you doing?
Oh, I feel like a blue-ass fly.
I'm not sure whether I'll keep that first bit in, so we're going to have to redo this anyway. You alright?
What a start. Yeah, I'm alright. How are you?
How's your toe?
Fucking hurts. I did not think that through. I might have to go home.
So what did you do for the listeners?
Well, Laura dropped the glass.
Yeah, literally, we were just about to have a barbecue, and you thought, oh yeah, I'll just drop a glass everywhere.
Ben, you've upset me, so she lobbed the glass.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Caught you on the side of the head.
Bounced off my very round, very hard head.
Yeah. And then I put Bobby in a different room, the dog.
Yep.
So people know. Went to shut the door and shut it on my toe. And it really fucking hurts. But at least I protected Bobby from the glass.
You did?
Mm.
That's good.
Big man. Big man team.
Fucking hell, I've been running around all day like a blue-assed fly. Is that a phrase? Am I the only one who's ever heard that?
I have to Google this now.
Don't Google it. We do not fact-check on the show, Jason, right? You know that. We say things which can't be correct, and then we just assume they're right.
Oh, here you go. Blue-ass fly is someone who's been running around doing everything, being really busy.
Exactly. That's been me today.
But I don't get... What's a blue-ass fly?
No, it doesn't matter.
Well, it does matter.
I'm guessing it's those blue flies. You know, those blue bottle flies. Have you never seen a blue fly?
No.
You've never seen a blue fly?
No. I've never really looked at a fly and gone, I wonder what colour that is.
We don't have to wonder. You just look with your eyes and you instantly
They're
go,
all
that's
tiny, so they're black.
They're not that... They can be quite big, blue flies.
Oh.
Never seen a blue fly.
Have you got them confused with a blue-tip bird?
You've never lived, Jason. No. Blue flies exist.
Okay.
You're the only person who thinks they don't exist.
Sure.
Anyway, the reason I've been running around is that we're having a barbecue today. In fact, you're the first guest who's arrived because we said we'd get here a bit early, do the show.
Probably the only guest, though.
Probably. I mean, hopefully. I mean, actually, no, not hopefully.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been trying to get everything in the garden sorted, get all the food. Went food shopping yesterday.
And it's fucking freezing.
It's not that cold.
I'll sit indoors.
You're going to sit indoors?
I'll sit up here, out of the way. Just come and feed me.
In your cave?
Yeah.
Just like, I'll just throw like a hot dog through the door. Just shut the door quickly.
It's like throwing a hot dog down a hallway.
Yeah. So how have you been?
Yeah. Shit.
Brilliant. Fair enough.
No, alright, to be fair. I've joined a Sunday League football team.
You did mention this the other week. You had your trial.
As their third choice goalkeeper.
Really? Is that true?
Yeah. But their two other goalkeepers are injured. So
okay, so in a way, you are number one.
I'm number one. Apart from, I haven't played since that trial game because I've had someone else playing goal.
Right.
So surely I'm fourth choice.
For a Sunday League team.
And I'm fourth choice. Other than that, yeah, it's going well. I went out last night and got pissed. Why
did you go out last night? So it means that you can't drink today.
I mean, I can drink if I wanted to today.
Well, then drink today then.
Nah.
May as well.
Nah. What a clear head.
Why?
Well, bank holiday Monday.
No.
Said no one
Bank holidays in the UK are for recovering with a massive hangover from the night before.
We'll see how it goes.
That's basically the law.
We'll see how it goes. But I got these, there was this, we were segregated on this table, like you are at the minute, with bloody COVID. And there's a table next to us, they've got like these big old fish bowls. And I was like, I want one of them. So I went up to the bar and I said, can I get one of them? £21.
Wow.
For a fucking, like, picture of a cocktail. What? Sex on the beach.
Oh, so it's an actual cocktail. Okay, to be fair, that's not so bad. Because the fish bowls they sell in our local club are only about, like, 10 quid. But they're
mainly lemonade.
They're mostly full of soft drinks.
Yeah.
And, like, one shot of vodka and a giant fish bowl of stuff. That's that's good. Well, this is episode 69.
Oh, I thought we were supposed to be naked for this episode.
Yeah, so I wanted to do something, I don't know, not sexual, but like something, vaguely racy.
Why don't we go back and read some gay erotica?
No, I threw the book away, remember? Remember that I shot the book with my bow and arrow? It was surprisingly arrow-proof. And I would happily wear that as armour.
Would you? Some gay erotic as armour.
It is armour, yeah.
That's probably going to be the next title for that book, isn't it? Shoot an arrow through my gaping arsehole or something.
But I thought that maybe you would do some agony art stuff, but then no.
Oh.
We're not doing that, all right?
Oh, right.
But instead, I happened across a documentary on Channel 4 about swingers.
Oh.
And I watched that instead. And
why didn't you tell me I would have watched it?
I want to explain it to you as someone who hasn't seen it, so you can appreciate how mental all this stuff is. I need to vent this, because I've been thinking so many thoughts since I've watched this, so many unanswered questions. So it follows some people, some singletons, and some couples who partake in swinging, which is basically having sex with strangers. Correct?
Yeah. In groups or something.
In groups, yeah. So like wife swapping and stuff like that, right? And it opens up with this like perfectly normal working class couple. The first thing he says, he's in the fridge, he pulls out a bottle of wine. The first thing he says is, "This bottle has been up my wife's vagina." He doesn't say hello or introduce himself. That's his first thing. And by the way, he was holding it by the neck, and he said, "Oh no, it went up bottom first."
I guess because they needed the neck as the handle, didn't they?
Yeah, but you'd think you would ease it in slowly. You wouldn't go straight to the shoving the bottle up like a plunger. Oh. So that was the introduction. And I thought, well, I'm hooked. But
Laura, someone else here too.
Yeah, but it's strange because it all centered around this club, right?
Okay.
This swingers club. They had their own building, like this giant mansion type place with about 57 bedrooms. All right.
Who pays for that?
Well, it's paid for by the members because it says it's a very exclusive club, but this one club has got 12,000 members.
Should we join?
No.
Oh.
And each night they host up to 200 people in these swinging orgy party type things. That's a lot of people.
That's a lot of spunk.
Well, because you saw how you need to clean up after. We saw some of the staff cleaning up, all right? So
staff?
Oh, yeah, there's staff. You have to have...
Imagine applying for a job there.
This is like a hotel, but you have to clear up semen as part of your daily job. So we were first introduced to the staff like after they've had a big night the previous night. And they're going around with gloves, picking up used condoms and stuff. And they've got about 57 washing machines. And they're like scrunching up all the bed sheets, putting them in there. And like she's carrying these bed sheets, she's putting it in the washing machine. And like used condoms are falling out of the folds. That's a perfectly normal thing for her. In any other job, if used condoms start raining to the floor, that is not ordinary. But for her,
I hope they tie them up.
It didn't even blink. Sorry?
You know, like when you finish with a used condom, you tie a knot on it. So
what? I've never done that.
Do you know what? I just so spunk to go flying all over the place. Yeah?
Didn't need to know that, exactly. But it's out there.
What are you going to do? If they just leave it, if you just like whack it out and just leave it loose, it's just going to come.
I didn't tie them up and put fucking balloon animals with them, whatever you were doing.
No, just tie them up so nothing comes out.
And like, here we have a poodle. But anyway, what's I saying? Something about condoms.
Something about spunk and dogs.
Spunk, yeah, that's the one. And they have to obviously deep clean everything.
And swingers are predominantly like over 50.
Wow, fucking. Right, so there's this woman, right?
You seem angry.
I'm not angry. I need answers. Right, so I'll set the scene. Right now, most of the people who go to these are single men. Then you have a group who goes with their wife or their husband. Right, they're by far the most common. Very rarely did you get single ladies. Right, they're called unicorns in this world because they're very rare to get a single lady turning up. Right, there were two single ladies at this one big event that they filmed. Right, now the first one is a stripper, right, a dancer, absolutely stunning, and the second one was a 78-year-old lady. All right,
fit.
This old lady, right? She absolutely loves it. Like she absolutely swinging.
That
is
old
like,
lady on
is her hobby.
Naked Attraction. Remember her?
No.
There's an old lady in Naked Attraction that was all after that, like that.
It was probably the same lady.
It probably was.
But anyway, this lady, she absolutely loves like swinging. It's her breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So she's been to about 57 million swingers parties. Anyway, there's this young, beautiful woman. Now they go in and they get changed into like some sexy outfits. This young, sexy lady is wearing exactly the same outfit as this older lady. But obviously, because she's an older lady and she's not like really big, but obviously when you get old, saggy, and she's got this like lacy, strappy type thing on, and obviously bits of skin are coming out the folds, and she's literally wearing the same thing as this stripper who looks like $1 million, and it's very strange. Anyway, this stripper. She got talking to this like young, like handsome man, and they're having a chat and stuff. And this old lady is basically third wheeling. Because she wants to have a threesome, this old lady with the other two. But it's quite obviously clear that the other two just want to have sex with each other. So she's basically like there, like cock blocking for like almost the entire night, like hinting about how she wants to have a threesome. And then eventually they're just like, yeah, we're just going to go have sex, just me and you. And she's like, okay, it's fine.
Oh.
And it's just like, could you have not sensed that situation beforehand?
Oh, a bit awkward then. I feel sorry for her now.
Yeah.
Did she get it from someone else, though?
I don't think she got any action that night. She says usually she does get action. And she said that she was very surprised that there are young men who actively want to sleep with older women. But apparently they're out there. Apparently it's more common than you think.
Oh.
Fucking strange.
Mm.
But what really...
You seem so angry.
I'm not angry. I want answers.
Because who?
All right, now, I'm not saying that I wanted to do swinging before this. I didn't, right? Mm-hmm. But I'd always,
Do you want to be a fly on the wall?
If I was single...
A blind fly on the wall.
I was thinking, before I'd watched this, if I was single, this might be something vaguely...
If you were 50 and alone.
Yeah, I'd do it, right? But after seeing this show, it basically starts off like a house party. Like when you walk into a house party and you don't really know people there, you only start talking to the person you know at the start.
Yeah.
And then the more drunk you get, you then start mingling and talking to other people. It's basically like that. But there's also the undertone that you're going to have sex with some of these people. So when you first get there, it's incredibly awkward and they're having like small talk and stuff. And but there's the undertone of, I might be on top of you later.
It's just weird,
and it's very awkward, especially because obviously they're all British and we're awkward at the best of times.
Yeah.
So imagine how awkward it would be to have a room full of middle-class people, know that they're going to have sex with some of these people later, but just are having small talk about, the food.
Work and
about,
set up business deals.
Exactly, yeah. And what sort of snacks they have available, like Scotch eggs and cocktail sausages or whatever.
Lindsay, this Scotch egg is absolutely lovely. Yeah. I can't wait to pop one up your bum hole.
And it's just, and that would have put me off. I was like, I cannot deal with this level of awkwardness where you basically go up to someone and have a chat with them, and they know that the reason that you're chatting with them is that you potentially want to sleep with them. And it's just, I find it terrifies me. And I think of that, but there's 200 people in the room as well. And I was just like, this is...
Who also want to shag you.
This is fucking weird, man. Don't like it. Now, you remember the first couple I told you about, the one who had the whole bottle of wine showing her vagina? Now, this... I feel bad about laughing about this. But
I need to see this.
It was pretty funny. So her and her husband went there to try and find, a single lady or a... husband and wife to then swap partners. And they were talking to this other couple, right? And they're thinking, oh, great, we can swap with these people at the end of the night. And they're talking. Because basically how it works is that it's got a bar area, and then it's got all of the big bedrooms, where there's 10 beds all in the same room. All right, and that's where you start. So you're not having sex in a one room. You're having sex in a room where there's 30 other people having sex.
So you could just go from one bed to the other and just hop in on someone else?
Well, I mean, if everyone was okay with that, yeah, but that's not... Anyway, so they go to take all their clothes off to get changed, go in, and they go in the sex room. Let's call it the sex room. And this couple are having sex with a different couple. And she gets there, and she's really upset, and she's about how they haven't hooked up, and then she starts crying, and her husband's trying to sort of comfort her, and she's saying, "Oh, no one wants to sleep with me," blah blah blah. Incredibly awkward. Anyway, in the end, she has sex with her husband, on one of the beds. All right, but let's not forget that you have to be a member for this club, and you have to pay a fee on the door. So basically, they've paid 40 quid just to get rejected on national TV, only to then have sex with each other. And it is absolutely tragic.
Oh.
And I was like, ugh, I wouldn't doing this on camera.
That's just so weird, isn't it?
But like, weirdly, what surprised me is that for every time they showed a man and their partner who were going to do it, it was always the woman who was the one instigating this, as opposed to the man, which you wouldn't have called that.
No.
And it's always the man who is, although he obviously has said yes, you can tell he's not quite into it at the same time, because although he gets to have sex with other people, he also has to watch his wife be ridden by some. So as a man, you can see that's a little bit like, I'm not entirely.
Did you ever watch Benidorm?
No.
And there's a swingers couple in that, and they're hilarious. Obviously, it's a comedy show, but they're hilarious, and they'd be good at it.
Okay.
So watch Benidorm.
That was a great contribution to the conversation.
It's not for you.
Weird. This has put me off. I mean, because frankly, before that, I was game. But I'm not.
You're in your canoe, just going around and joining swingers clubs.
But anyway, I'm getting married in like 10 days. So this will be the last show before we get married, I think.
What, me and you?
Not me and you, me and Laurent.
Oh, okay.
As of right now, everything is still booked.
Yeah.
That could change.
Yeah, your third flight or something now, aren't you?
So we're on flight number 3, and we had to increase our stay by a day to accommodate the new flight back.
You scared? Are you nervous?
No, Laura's really stressed about it. Like, properly stressed. I'm more laid back about it.
Yeah.
Because I do think that we are going to end up being okay.
Yeah.
So I'm just looking forward to the moment that we're at the ceremony, and the moment we say I do or whatever we say in Slovenian. That's the moment where I'm going to feel like,
I think you should know that by now, what I do as Slovenian is.
No, we don't have to actually say anything, because I think they talk in Slovenian and we just have to like nod our head or something. We go like, yes, or something.
Do you agree to join our swingers club? Yes.
Yes. Frankly, they could be saying anything and I'd be like, yes, I will sign over my house to you. But so really, at the very moment we get married, that's when I'm going to be like, fucking, we've done it. Despite the entire world being against us, and 3 flight changes, and a pandemic, so that's what I'm looking forward to, the satisfaction of, like, we've done this. I mean, I don't really give a shit if we don't get home on time, fuck that.
Like beating the system. But
so we've persevered, and that's what I'm looking forward to. However, obviously, if the flights get cancelled, and if we can't go, it'll be a massive disappointment.
What will you do if that happens?
Probably kill myself. No. I don't know. Reschedule, I imagine. Because we had already had to reschedule our reception.
Yeah.
That's going to be in April now.
My birthday.
Is it your birthday?
In April, yeah.
Oh, okay. I think it's at the end of April, so it's past your birthday.
No, so it's not my birthday present.
You know what? I had that really... I mean, it's such a small thing, but it really, really irritated me, because I'm an old man, is that last weekend, right? You're
so angry today, aren't you?
I'm so angry and sexually frustrated.
I'm getting that vibe off you, to be fair.
Yeah. Where's that wine bottle? It's so out of my house. No, I was
at my house.
Yeah. Head first, or do you want to go bottom first?
No, head first.
Head first, and then like you have to like hammer it with the base of your palm.
Yeah, the only problem is getting it back out again, but. Just shit it out.
If you just like sort of twisted it, I reckon it would break the vacuum. I think like twist it and drag it down. I think it would be job done. Really.
I should pull out my fucking intestines.
So, not too far. Too
much.
No, it was our green bin day last week.
Right.
So obviously, I put the green bin out. Right.
And the green bin.
In the UK, it's for garden waste, right? Now, we have all of our bins already kind of out there anyway.
Yeah.
So just putting it on the path, that's all we do. First of all, they didn't collect our green bin, which is annoying, but anyway. But then, on Sunday morning, I then went to see whether the green bin had been emptied. And I opened the green bin, and someone had put a bag of, like, used alcohol bottles and cans, like, in my green bin.
Oh. So that's probably why they didn't take your bin away, because they saw that in there. I was like, I'm not taking it.
No, because that would have been Saturday night. And
right.
So, obviously, they weren't doing it anyway. So, just a bag of, like, used, like,
and obviously, bottles
WKDs.
You can't just put in a normal bin. You have to take it to the bottle bank.
Exactly. And just... So, obviously, someone's had a party and just dumped a load of fucking bottles in my bag, in my green bin. But
that
also...
would infuriate me.
But also, here's the kicker, right? My green bin was literally about 2 feet from my recycling bin. Why did they put it in my green bin? They could have just thrown it in my recycling bin, and I probably wouldn't have cared that much.
No.
I'd have just emptied the bag into it and done it. But why the green bin? How lazy can you be that you're walking by and you cannot be bothered to go the extra 2 feet to the correct bin? So I did ruffle through the bag. You know, like...
a couple of needles, use condoms.
No. There are some things on the internet where if someone, like, fly tips a load of shit onto someone's garden, where they leave, like, some kind of letter with their address on, and then they film themselves taking it back and throwing it on their garden. So I did have a little route through to see if there was anything that would say their address. There wasn't, unfortunately. If there would have been, I would have absolutely fucking marched back to their house and handed them the fucking thing.
Or go to hand them and then drop them at the last second so the bottle's smashed on their doorstep.
Yeah. I was just so confused. I was confused and angry why they would do that.
That's infuriating. I think it's weird putting stuff in other people's bins anyway.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't mind it, as long as it's, you know, you're not putting like a whole skip's worth of stuff in my bin, but it's just, you fucker.
Put it in the correct bin. Because as well, what could have happened is you might not have noticed, and then they would have come to collect the bin, and then seen all the shit in it, and they put the sticker on there like they're doing, saying, no, we're not taking the bin because it's got the wrong waste.
Yeah, so anyway, I just tipped like the whole thing into my recycling bin, glass bottles and all. I know that you're not meant to, but I was like, I'm not sorting out somebody else's glass recycling. No. So I was like, I'm just tipping it all in my fucking recycling bin. Oh, such an old man. and that annoyed me for days.
I share your anger.
That annoyed me for days.
Yeah. You're there just beating someone because you're so angry.
Yeah.
At a swingers party.
Anyway, so are you looking forward to the barbecue?
It should be good. As long as you don't use any white spirit, then we should be alright.
I haven't put any white spirit on there yet, but if it fails to burn, then obviously I'll have to get out the good stuff.
The chemicals.
A chemical fire.
What meat have we got?
We've got burgers, we've got hot dogs, we've got skewers.
Oh.
Carl's bringing some fish.
Really?
He's pescatarian, so
Since when?
He is. But no, it should be good. I'm looking forward to it. Plenty of booze. It's going to be a fucking heavy session tonight because we have got a big group. We've got to have like 10 of us here.
Yeah.
So it's going to be good. Can't wait. A little announcement I should have done at the start of the show is that we, as of during the week, in total downloads, we hit the 500,000 mark.
That's mental. So I know the last few episodes, it was one hit 20,000, then the next hit 25, and then that next one hit 30, I think, didn't it?
Yeah.
Is the last episode, does that hit 35?
We most recent one was 28,000. So
those 2,000 that didn't listen can go fuck themselves.
Sweet connection telling you to go and fuck yourself.
So maybe we've peaked, and now we're just going to go back on the downward.
Downward spiral. Next week we'll have 4 listeners.
And it's me, you, like Laura, and
it ain't me,
and some person from Bangladesh.
I'm one of the 2,000 people that stopped listening from last week, mate.
So thank you very much for 500,000 downloads.
That's mental.
When we started 2 years ago, we didn't think we'd be.
Well, when you started 2 years ago, I didn't even know this was a thing.
It's true.
And then I've come here, jazzed it all up.
Saved the show, really, didn't you?
Yeah, what can I say? I haven't earned a penny from it, but one day we can live in hope.
Yeah, I'd like to say thank you, everyone, for listening, and stay safe.
Don't.
What?
I said don't.
Don't stay safe.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
Live a little.
This is the worst ending to a show we've done.
Wow.
Episode 69. Nice. Oh, we've done it. Alright, guys, see you later. This is fucking
Go suck a dick.
Bye. So, Jason, where can you get more Sweet Connection in your life?
Well, Ben, we are on Facebook at Sweet Connection Podcast, and we're also on Twitter at SweetC_podcast. So you can give us a like or a follow.
And you can also find us on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, and Podbean. So if you enjoyed the show, you can give us a rating or a review or recommend to a friend.
And if you wanted to email in a topic or a question or just say hi, it's thesweetconnection@outlook.com.
And if you like this show, you should definitely check out all the other amazing podcasts on the No Please Don't Network. Visit www.nopleasedon'tpodcast.com. Massive thanks to CIPP and Carlyle Laurent for all of our jingles. Thank you for listening and catch you next time.
Sweet connection.